Okay. We're here. We're back. Week 11 is in the books. By the time you listen to this, Thanksgiving is over. We're all fatter, and so are our wallets. If you listen to the last episode, you probably won some money.
Damn straight.
You know what? I'm going to change that. You definitely won some
There
money.
you go.
And now, we're back to our regularly scheduled Sunday slate.
Let's get after it.
Let's get after it. Let's take our winnings from Thanksgiving, be thankful, and gamble it all again.
Mm-hmm.
Be thankful and multiply. Is that what the saying is?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
that's exactly what it
I
is.
think you got it.
Yeah. So, first game. Nope,
Nope.
we're not doing that first. We're going to go over our records. All right. So, last week, I did not that great, but it could have been worse. I went 3-4 and was not looking good at all after the afternoon games. I think I only had 2 bets that won. The one Sunday night. We're recording on Monday right now. During the Monday night football game because we're stacking these recordings. One for Thanksgiving and one for
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
People be going out of town, and
Yeah.
we'd be busy holiday season.
time. It's a bitch. So, Sean, how did you do
I'm
last
just
week?
gonna let you zoom in and just put my record on the screen.
All right.
'Cause,
Bad.
It was bad.
Bad.
Since we're recording on Monday, the losses are still fresh in my mind. But I would like to move on to something a little lighter. Chris, how did you do?
I did pretty well.
Yeah.
I did all right. It was 6-4, one pending Monday night. Cardinals +8. 49ers just got an interception though, so that's not ideal. But we're fine. We're fine. A lot of ball left. 6-4. Even if it's 6-5, whatever. It's winning. It's fine. We'll take it. Never complain about winning. But very excited for Sunday.
Yes. Very excited for Sunday. Slowly getting back to regular life after Thanksgiving. We're just gonna dive in.
Let's do it.
We're just gonna dive in. Game 1, we're gonna talk about Cincinnati Bengals at the Tennessee Titans. Bengals are favored by 1.5. All of these lines are brought to you by the Action 24/7 Sportsbook. And, for the third time, this is Monday. So these lines might change a little bit, but we're just going to roll with it. Follow us on Twitter if we decide to change a pick or anything. So, yeah. Chris, what do you think about Bengals and Titans?
Well, it's not easy. Gives me flashbacks to the playoff game last year. I don't like thinking about that. It's a revenge game for the Titans, but it's also a revenge game for us. Titans money line against the Cincinnati Bengals. I love it. Vrabel's going to get the boys amped up. Titans are going to run all over them. Blowout. Titans win by at least 17 points.
Whoa.
Probably not, but what if it happens?
But it'd be cool.
But anyway, Titans money line, I will be taking.
All right, Sean, what do you think?
I've been looking forward to this game. 1,000-yard stare when I think about that playoff game last year.
Mhm.
I get Vietnam flashbacks, PTSD, you name it. This is such a revenge game. It's not even funny.
Mhm.
Bengals going to walk in here again thinking they're going to get a dub? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Titans money line. Will? Are you also on the boys in blue?
I think I am.
Okay.
I think I am. Unlike you, Sean, I have been dreading this game.
I also have.
I don't feel good about it at all, actually. I hate playing the Bengals because we go into it expecting one thing, another thing happens. But you know what? The past is the past. We're rolling with the boys in blue.
Mm-hmm.
This Bengals team led by an overrated Joe Burrow.
Ooh, spicy.
I think Joe Burrow's overrated.
Spicy.
Is our secondary ass?
Yes.
The answer is yes.
Well, it's gotten better
Mm-hmm.
last couple weeks.
It has gotten better the last couple weeks. We just pick up these bozos off the street.
Who are all better than Caleb Farley.
Yeah, that guy
First round draft pick.
is a bum. Can't play.
Can't
He's
walk.
a paraplegic.
Sure, he's a nice guy.
Oh, I'm sure he's a great guy.
But
can't
bad
play.
football player.
Yeah. Vrabel's going to get these boys going.
Mhm.
I don't know about these Titans teams that just pull off these crazy wins.
Just
Like Vrabel he gets them ready for a bar fight.
ooh, I like that.
The bar fight
fight.
boys.
Okay.
Not to be too homerish here, but
Yeah,
It's true.
we're all on
but
the boys.
it's true.
It is
they play-
true.
They play tough defense, and
Best team in the NFL against the spread.
Yes, I believe.
why
They
not?
are
Yeah, they are.
8-2.
All right.
Mhm.
Next game, a little bit of a stinker. Bears at Jets. A lot of these games in the slate, matchups aren't too great because we had a somewhat of a better slate on Thanksgiving, and they save the better teams except for the Lions for Thanksgiving. Traditionally,
That's funny.
Yeah. All right, Bears at Jets. Jets are favored by 4.5 as of right now. Sean, what do you think?
I don't think this game stinks. I think there's going to be 1 million points scored. That's why I'm going to rock with the over 41.5.
Okay.
I sense some judgment.
No judgment. Disagreement.
I just think both these defenses kind of suck. But the only thing that worries me about this is Zach Wilson.
Yes.
He might be the worst NFL quarterback. No. He is the worst NFL quarterback currently playing.
Okay, yeah.
He
More
is.
than Russell Wilson?
Yes.
You think he's worse than Russell Wilson?
Yes. I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Russell Wilson's won a Super Bowl.
I'm saying right now.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I know what you mean, but Zach Wilson, God, he on that third down play against the Patriots, it was 3rd and 3. He threw it to that wide open receiver 10
Various,
feet
yeah.
over his head. He was wide open.
He's bad,
He's
dude.
bad.
Yeah.
But I still think they can get some points on the board. If anything, the Bears are going to steamroll the Jets if that's the case. But I was wrong about the Bears in the last week, so take my picks lightly, I should say.
That's what you want to hear.
I'm like the weather outside. 2 weeks ago, 75 degrees. Last week, it's getting a little chilly. This week, it's winter. I'm cold. I'm ice cold. So, that's all I got to say. Chris, what is your disagreement with me on that? I assume you're on the under.
I'm on the under. I think this game is going to suck.
Yeah, probably.
I think the Jets defense is actually pretty good. They were 6-2 at one point, I believe.
Mhm.
You think they were 6-2 because of Zach Wilson?
I think they were 6-2 because of Brees Hall.
Yeah, he had something to do with it. But I think their defense is pretty good.
It's better. Yeah, it's good.
It's good.
okay.
The Bears, I thought they were going to ball out in Atlanta against a terrible defense. And they didn't. 24 points. Fine. They did their part to get the over, but thought it was going to be more. I think Zach Wilson will make enough mistakes to make a god-awful Bears defense look good. I think this game is going to suck. I think this is like a 13-6, maybe.
Ugh.
I just don't see, I can't bet an over where Zach Wilson is a starting quarterback. That's-
I totally
yeah.
get that after my little rant there.
He threw for
so,
77 yards last week.
yeah, he's bad.
He's bad, dude. Anyway,
Yeah.
I don't want to
He's Mormons.
beat up on the.
He just can't play football.
I don't know any other Mormons.
Steve Young.
Huh?
Steve Young,
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Also direct descendant of Brigham Young. Anyway. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
the light bulb went off.
Anyway, yeah, so under 41.5 is my pick. Will, what do you got?
I agree with Sean. I like the over. Bears defense, good at the beginning of the year. Past couple weeks, ass. And so, Jets defense has been pretty good this season. Biggest question mark is definitely Zach Wilson. But the Bears are definitely going to put up a lot of points. And if the Jets want to keep up, they got to put up some points too. So I'm just taking the over. It's over 41.5. It's not too high.
Yeah.
I think it's very, very doable for both of these teams. And that's about it. Next game, we have Rams at Chiefs. Afternoon game. Last year, this game would have been awesome.
Pretty much any other year, like in the last 5 years, this
Yeah.
game would have been awesome.
Yeah. Rams playing at the Chiefs. Electric factory. Not this year. Chiefs are currently favored by 14.5. Yeah, Matthew Stafford is in concussion protocol. It's not looking good for the Rams. And Chiefs can't seem to cover a spread more than like 4 or 5. I'm kind of stuck on this game. What do you think, Chris? Can you sway me somewhere?
I'm taking Rams plus 14.5. I don't like it at all.
Yeah.
But I see 14.5. I see the Chiefs who don't, like you said, do not cover these big spreads. They just don't. They toy around with they're like a cat. They're toying around with something before they eat it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of what they're going to do here. God hope Stafford plays though, because if not, yikes, that Walford guy, he ain't it. But I will be taking Rams plus 14.5, and then just kind of hoping that it doesn't go south in a hurry. Anyway,
Wolford might be back on LinkedIn pretty soon.
yeah, he might be one to like maybe I don't know what he.
He's gonna set his search to actively looking for jobs.
Anyway, Sean, what do you think?
I'm on the under here, 44, at the time of recording.
No, nothing. I'll explain later.
Okay.
There's nothing against your pick at all.
Okay. I think I'm currently 1-1 on these unders on these -9.5 spreads and above. I'm gonna test those waters again. I feel like the Chiefs can lead off early here and then get up, 17, 21 points or something. Slow it down a little
14.
bit. Huh?
14.
I know that's the spread.
No, but I have the Rams.
I know.
I'm
Okay.
saying.
Well,
Never mind.
they're going to slow it down. They're going to let the Rams kick a field goal
There we go.
to cover,
There we go. That's all I wanted.
and then that'll be game. But, Chris, can you – it's bugging me.
No, I was
What-
just
what were you
thinking
gonna say?
about when these two teams played on Monday night a few years ago.
Oh, God, yeah.
Remember how cool that
It's
game
like
was?
the total was 105.
Yeah. It's my first ever bet.
Yeah.
It was over 63.5 in an NFL game. It was like 50.
What did you say to me after that game was over?
It's like gambling's easy. I was like, it was 54-51. They were at like 60 something by the half.
yeah.
It's like, man, this is easy. Woo-hoo.
That game was awesome.
Quickly how we learn. But yeah, just
But yeah,
hearing.
it sucks to go from that game to betting under 44.
Yeah, that's what I heard,
Okay.
under 44, and I was like, ugh,
I'm with you now. So,
just made me so sad.
well, I'm gonna pass it on to you now. What you got?
I'm I'm probably going to take the Rams plus 14.5. That's a lot of points.
Mm-hmm.
This Chiefs team just cannot cover.
It's weird.
They can win.
Mhm.
You know, they're definitely still one of the best teams in the league. They just cannot cover. They cannot do it. So, I don't know. That's it. I'm not very confident in it, but
Obviously.
I mean, I don't love it,
I don't.
but
I don't love
it's
it.
just bet the number, not the team.
Yeah, it's a numbers game.
Mhm.
It's gambling.
Very much.
Okay. Next game, Sunday Night Football. The Green Bay Packers are at the Eagles. The Eagles are favored by 7 currently. Chris, talk to me.
Eagles -7. I think this is kind of easy. Eagles have kind of struggled the last couple weeks. They lost to the Commanders at home on Monday Night Football. Yeah. And then they barely beat the Colts, which is shocking. So they need a spot where they can get back and kind of flex their muscles a little bit. I think this is a perfect spot to do it against a bad Packers team. Like, they're bad.
Yes.
So I know they beat the Cowboys, and everyone's like, "Oh, can Aaron Rodgers lead this team to the playoff?" The answer is no. They're terrible. The Eagles -7, and I think this is kind of an easy one. Sean,
Eagles -7.
there we go.
Yep. This is very much get right game to. Even though they won last week, this game screams a blowout.
Mhm.
Screams a blowout. Packers are just. I can't. We've gone over it every week. We talk about the Packers. They are bad.
Mhm.
They
Not
are
good.
bad.
Yes.
And their only receiver was this. What's his name?
Christian Watson?
Watson.
Watson. I thought it was Wilson.
Yeah, see? Like this Watson kid. He's good.
He's good.
He's good.
He's their only receiver.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But
Alan Lazard.
mm,
Yeah,
Mm.
That's
watch
a-
out for that guy.
that's a name that hasn't seen the end zone in a while.
He's a wide receiver 4 on any other team. No offense.
I'm sure he's a great guy.
Shout out Adam Lazard.
Big fan of the show.
Reached out to us personally. Will, I would love to hear your pick.
I'm going to take Philly as well. The only thing that worries me is Rodgers is kind of putting it together with this Watson kid. You know, at the beginning of the season, it was just like, who is this guy? Second round pick. They cannot give Rodgers a first round talent at receiver. They've never done it, and they never will. I heard at the beginning of the season, Rodgers hated this guy. That's what I heard.
I think he
Like-
hated everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think you're right.
Green Bay's kind of falling apart. You could just see it. Like their past few losses, Rodgers hates LaFleur.
I think he just hates. Yeah, he hates being there.
Yeah, he hates what he's going through right now. He is not having a good time.
He's like the average person. He hates his job.
Mhm.
He hates
Yeah.
his job.
This is what
Yeah.
happens when you do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Just a slight realization, but it's fine. I'm taking the Eagles. This is a definite get back into the swing of
Mhm.
beating teams by a lot of points.
Yes.
So, moving on. Monday Night Football, Pittsburgh at the Indianapolis Colts. Colts are favored by 3 at home against a bad Steelers team. Chris,
Yes.
talk to me.
I remember when they announced the Colts were gonna hire Jeff Saturday, and I thought that was just the funniest thing I've ever heard. He was a failed high school coach turned ESPN analyst. He's gonna be your head coach of an NFL team.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boy, was I wrong. These boys are buzzing. And I know the Colts, we have to hate them, but they're so bad that they're irrelevant to us. This is a fun team right now. I mean, they should have beat the Eagles. They beat the Raiders. The Raiders suck, but they beat the Raiders, and they're going to win again. I'm taking a -3 on Monday Night Football. I think this is going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
They love Jeff Saturday. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's so much. It's fun to watch. Anyway, Sean.
Jeff Saturday.
Yep.
2-0 against the spread. I love it. Why not make it 3-0?
He will.
He will make it 3-0. Colts -3. I think this game's going to rock, honestly.
I kind of
It's going to be like one of those really, really bad games that is just awesome.
Yeah. Is it? It's in Indy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Colts at home.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Excited.
Will?
I'm also on the Colts. I mean, have you guys been seeing like what Jeff Saturday's just like kind of like doing around the facility? He's like benching things and
It's
like
huge.
What do you mean he's like just benching things?
Like weights or like
yeah,
okay.
he's like
Is
with
he-
the boys.
Is he benching weights or like ordinary objects around the facility?
I think both. He's just like hanging out with them. He's definitely like he probably knows the X's and O's, but you definitely would not classify him as an X's and O's kind of guy. You could definitely tell before he came in, they hated their head coach
Yes.
because he was boring. He sucked. Jeff Saturday, not boring. Very exciting to be around. Loves the boys.
Mhm.
And I hate the Colts, but
I know. That's how awesome he is.
this is purely a vibes pick.
Yes.
This is vibes are high in Indy.
Mhm.
Only a 3-point spread as of right now. Let's go.
I will say he is a Dollar General of Rabes.
Yeah.
He's Dollar General
Yeah.
of Rabes.
Not even a Walmart.
Nope.
Dollar General.
If he goes, I'm assuming they're not going to hire him to be the full-time coach next year.
I feel like that would depend on. what
I mean,
happens,
surely
but-
they can't. But say he goes undefeated against the spread in his tenure as head coach. Put him in the Hall of Fame.
Putting in the
You know how many head
Gambling
coaches
Hall
have
of
done that? 0. Maybe like 1 or 2. I don't know what the interim record is.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to bet it's not very high.
Probably.
I mean, is he already in the Hall of Fame
Jeff Saturday.
as a player? He will be. If he's not already, he will be. But put him in as a coach, too.
All right, the main slate is done. Now we're throwing it to our Surefire Picks. Last week, we all lost our Surefire Picks. Kind of more impressive that we all lost them.
Yeah.
I
Then-
I think it's more impressive that I went 2-8.
That is really impressive. That is really impressive.
That's, yeah,
Could have gone 8-2, but
Yeah.
just picked the wrong side on each game.
happens. Chris, what is your Surefire pick this week?
Like you said, we all lost last week. I've lost so many of these damn things. I thought it was going to be easy last. Ravens, Panthers. One team's good, one team's bad. Apparently, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So I'm just going to go strictly off of a team that I will bet on. This will be my 3rd week in a row betting on them. Hopefully, 3rd time they cash. Chargers -3.5 against the Arizona Cardinals. I mean, I've said on record how much I hate the Cardinals. I don't think they're very good. The Chargers are good. They need this game. They have shown they are a good team. They just can't close out games. This is a good time to put up some points against a not good Arizona team. They need a game where they can get back on track and actually close out. I think they can do that this week. Not a whole lot of stats to back it up. I only have one. It's pretty good. Chargers have covered 5 straight against the Cardinals in Arizona. Like that.
Yeah.
So, Chargers -3.5. Justin Herbert, I need you. I know I said you're overrated. I will take it back if you can get me a cover this week. Sean,
I can do it quick.
I would love to hear what your surefire pick is.
My Surefire pick, we've already talked about it. Easy. The Eagles -7. I just like saying Eagles. But the
That's fun.
Eagles -7. Went into everything that I need to go through. This is an easy one, I feel like, against the Green Bay Packers. I have nothing else to say, but this is my Surefire pick of the week. Will? Your Surefire pick of the week, please.
My Surefire pick this week is the Atlanta Falcons at the Washington Manders over 43. Manders. Taylor Heineke is there, and they're buzzing. They're buzzing. They're a completely different team
Mm-hmm.
with Taylor Heineke at quarterback. They're just a better all-around team,
Mm-hmm.
and they put up a bunch of points against the Texans last week, and the Atlanta Falcons put up 27 points against a not great defense against the Bears, but I don't see like less than 50 points scored in this game. That's just
Ooh.
I see it. That's just what I see in my brain.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's simple as that. Over 43.
I really like that.
I like that.
Falcons, Manders. Let's ride.
That's right.
Okay. Now that our surefires are done, let's go into the rest of our cards. Chris, tell me about the rest of your card.
I would love to. Stealing your Manders, Falcons over. I love that. The Falcons play no defense. Heineke's buzzing. Everything you just said. Over 43. Yes, I love it.
Giddy up.
Giddy up. I'm also going to take the Seahawks, -3.5 against the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders are a dumpster fire. Geno's buzzing. I love betting on Geno Smith. I love it. It's so much fun.
Mhm.
I think they're gonna slap around the Raiders. It's gonna be fun. And then I'm going to conclude with a couple of stinky games. Denver, Carolina. Bad game.
Yuck.
Under 35.5.
Oh my God. It's that low?
Yes,
Oh man.
but can you imagine these two inept offenses putting together more than 5 touchdowns?
No. I can't.
They're horrific.
I
Yeah.
can't do it. I can't do it.
Did you see they just let Melvin Gordon go?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel bad for that guy.
I don't. I think he's a bum.
I think he's fine. He just fumbles all the time. But
He has crossed me multiple times,
Crossed me.
whether it be in gambling or fantasy football.
okay.
Sorry.
What if the Panthers sign him? That'd be wild.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be kind of funny, but go ahead.
Yeah, under 35.5. Two bad teams under. And then the New Orleans Saints +8 versus the San Francisco 49ers. I told you, Shanahan can't cover big spreads,
Mm-hmm.
especially as a favorite. He just can't. You're going to give me 8 points. This is the same line as last week, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It started
Yeah.
off at 8.
Yes. Okay. So and I bet Chargers +8. That covered with ease.
Mhm.
Saints +8. Shanahan as a home favorite, 8-16-1 against the spread. Saints kind of stink, but bet the number, not the team. Saints +8. Winning all of them. Let's ride. Will, let me hear the rest of your card.
The rest of my card?
Yes.
Well, I only have one more play.
Oh, okay.
This will be quick.
Yes, it will be quick. I got the Baltimore Ravens at the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Ravens are only favored by 4, and they are head to toe just the better team. This is purely just Baltimore's good, Jacksonville's bad. Baltimore still beat Carolina by 10 last week.
Yep.
Not 13,
Nope.
but 10.
Yep.
They can definitely win against Jacksonville by more than a touchdown, at least. But they don't have to. It's only by 4. So that's the only other play I got this week. Sean, what about you?
Manders -4.5. Heineke's buzzing. Falcons don't play defense. That's what you just said, correct, Chris?
Yes.
Manders -4.5. I'm also going to take that over. Going to add that real quick. I also have the Ravens -4. How they didn't cover against the worst team in the league is beyond me. I'm expecting to get hurt again.
I'm not. Positive
But-
vibes only.
But I'm going to take it. I'm going to do it. And for my last pick, I have the Miami Dolphins -12 at home against the Houston Texans. Texans stink.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Texans stink.
Mm-hmm.
Dolphins coming off a bye week, all rested up. Everyone's feeling good. Everybody's buzzing. They're ready to stay on top of the AFC East. I can't wait for this game. It's going to be a blowout.
Yeah, probably.
Blowout.
Probably, yeah.
Tyreek Hill's going to go for 250 yards.
Jeez.
Probably not, but
Maybe.
Tua is going to have like 3 touchdowns in this game.
That, yeah.
At least.
So that's the rest of my card. I can only get a little worse than last week. So we're not going to go for that. We're going to be better. We're going to be better this week.
Yes. We're all going to be better. We're all going to win all of our bets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is listen
And print money.
and print money.
Yep.
Thank you so much for listening this week. We really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe any way that
Like
you're,
and subscribe.
you're listening to this or watching it. We really appreciate it. Any interaction that you do with us is very, very appreciated. It helps us out a lot.
Even if you think we suck, tell us we suck.
Yeah, please.
fine.
It's fine.
We like that. We like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We kind of suck sometimes. Who doesn't?
You guys don't like to be degraded? You said that with hesitance.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
All right. Let's end the show. Follow us on all socials. Link is in the description. It's always there. Keep looking. Follow us on socials, and you'll get the Bandit Parlay and Bandit's Thursday Night Pick. But he didn't have a Thursday Night Pick this week. Maybe.
He was eating turkey.
Yeah, he was too busy being fat. He may or may not do something this week.
We're gonna work on it.
Yeah, he's
We're gonna figure something out.
See how
He's-
much he eats on Thanksgiving.
he's gonna tell us if he's ready or not. So
Mhm.
he's been kind of on a heater the past 2 weeks. So
2-0 in his last 2.
What more could you want?
So yeah, thanks, Sean. What is the promo code?
Promo code is Money3. You can find that exclusively on the Action 24/7 Sportsbook. When you deposit, use the code Money3 and you'll receive a risk-free bet up to $250. Terms and conditions apply, and we will see you next week.
All right, see you next week. There's 3 of us. Now let's make some money.
Giddy up.
Love you.
Giddy up.
Woo.
Woo.